Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. He won't be happy with that one.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham tries to play it through. Van Dijk does really well to win. Oh, what a mistake!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Beckham out towards the flank. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho. Ball driven towards the far post. Deftly away.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rice. Out to the right. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chance here to counter. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. He gets big! No, not the best of headers. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Lahm. Xabi Alonso. And the ball is out of play. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Nice-looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. He gets big! It's hit the crossbar! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Cross needs to be good. And that has been cleared. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Xavi Alonso. And here's Suarez. Now it's Villa in with the challenge. Nicely shaped ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Madrid do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
David Villa. That is good alertness. Ferran Torres. Neatly clipped into space. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Araujo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Ferran Torres.
1 minute added time.
David Villa. Can he get it through? David Villa. That has been slung wide. Cleared without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Iniesta. Number 9, David Villa. Coming on the field, number 21, Frenkie de Jong. Number 16,
So off we go once more.
Patrick.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Can he latch on to this? Rudiger attempts a clearance. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he finish? Griezmann. Poor robust challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Real chance! Yes! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Endrick. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rudiger. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Danger averted for now. It'll be a throw-in. De Jong's cross climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Cruyff. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle.
And the finish! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
They've played it short. Griezmann. Oh, this is a very good run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lofted upfield. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Endrick. Coming on the field.
Into extra time we go.
Number 11.
That's a little off target. That's a sharp pass. Forlan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Pass is just off target. He's beaten the last man. Rudiger gets it clear, and they're quick to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Ferran Torres, and this is Forlan, and this is Forlan. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong, now it's Luis Suarez. Half-time, extra time.
And now
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 2, Pep Guardiola.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Luis Suarez. Oh, he's been flattened there. Alaba gets good distance on it. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Number 19, Luis Suarez.
Madrid go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played back in. Messi! Desperate defending required here. Ball comes in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Sporting.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And that's gone route one. That has ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. Some really good ball movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played out to the right. That's a lovely, neat pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nesta spots it. Oh no, this does not look good. Mbappe gets through on his own. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. And here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nesta getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance, surely! Goal! Sporting! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Villa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Rice. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Sporting have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! And he's quick to get it clear again. A probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Sporting go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Sporting have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, what a ball! Beckham. Nice-looking ball.
Sporting are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sporting get their fourth corner. And he can clear it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. And smartly reclaimed. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he thumps it clear. That's a cute ball. Just 5 minutes left. Looking for a runner.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Quality ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sporting have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his... He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control.
He's having a go! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Scholes. Oh, that's fabulous. Scholes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Xavi Alonso looking for a runner. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Cafu, looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Batistuta's cross. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Pullet, driving on and making good progress. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. Costa Curta powering forward here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! And here's Scholes. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super ball. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute.
Baresi
time.
gets it clear. Ball's gone out of play. And he was quick to react. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And an exciting one too.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Sporting, number 14, Cafu.
So off we go once more.
Number 9.
Sporting really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Pass somewhat off target. Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 20, Costa Curta. Number 10, Mbappe.
Short changes him with that pass.
Number 5.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows...
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Sporting perhaps contemplating their next change here. Goes for a shot! Donadoni. It's a searching pass. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Sporting. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Half an hour gone in the second half. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Haaland.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's tried one! Well, now in he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Ambitious ball here. Van Bouten cuts it out. And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a... Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So that's it is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Lahm gets into some space. Pings in across. Van Bommel. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Van Bommel. Xavi Alonso. Sporting, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Sporting do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cafu. Van de Ven. What a throw in. Half an hour played now. Out again for a throw in. Szoboszlai. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? And Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mbappe! Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk with the clearance. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Sporting, number 41, Rice. Coming on to replace
And we're off again.
number 23.
So the first half brought no goals. Van Bommel, looking for a runner. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Scholes. And it's Lahm. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Now the cross. A probing pass. Cafu. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Mendy. And he's had a hit! Beckham to take it as usual. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick.
Xabi Alonso really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's there to get it away. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Big chance! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. He has found the way through. Oh, well played, well played.
Sporting clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sporting leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That is a brilliant interception. Czech gets it clear. And he's there to clear it. Nice looking ball. Tries to get it clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a threatening ball. Cannavaro. So that's it. It is all over. Sporting have done it. Their solitary strike. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sporting do have a chance to counter here. Raul, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's burst through. There is decent chance. Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit...
And Van Nistelrooy! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van der Ven gets good distance on it. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that's a throw-in. Van der Ven with the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Mbappe! There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sporting are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No way through there. Owen. And back to the keeper. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute added
Ball played for Rijkaard. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Sporting, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back underway. Sporting carrying a one-goal lead. Rummenigge. And here's Owen. Now it's Raul. And it's Park Ji-sung. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Spread out to the left. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Rice. Knocks it out wide.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard. Park Ji-sung. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're back on the ball again. Cafu. He slings it in. Pass somewhat off target. Park Ji-sung. Oh, what a ball! Raul. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's a good ball out wide. Cafu. Ball driven towards the far post. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Time and again they are repelled. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against.
And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Batistuta! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Oh, this looks sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thuram calmly anticipates. He's found a way past. Now it's Rice. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.